この動画を繰り返し聞いてみてください。単語だけでも十分に意味を伝え、コミュニケーションが取れるようになります。実生活のニュースでよく使われる重要な単語を自然に身につけられます。3回繰り返すので、ただ聞いているだけでも大きな効果があります。それでは始めましょう。
Preparations.
準備、
Preparations. 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 Papal.
教皇の、
Papal. 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 Conclave.
コンクラーベ、
Conclave. 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 In May.
5月に、
In May. In May. In May. Inside preparations for papal conclave in May. Inside preparations for papal conclave in May. House.
下院、
House. 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 Votes on.
投票する、
Votes on. Votes on. Votes on. To criminalize.
犯罪とする、
To criminalize. To criminalize. To criminalize. Explicit.
露骨な、
Explicit. 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 House votes on bill to criminalize explicit deepfake images. House votes on bill to criminalize explicit deepfake images. Federal.
連邦の、
Federal. 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 Charges.
起訴、
Charges. 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 Alleged.
疑いのある、
Alleged. 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 Bag thief.
バッグの窃盗犯、
Bag thief. Bag thief. Bag thief. New federal charges for alleged gnome bag thief. New federal charges for alleged gnome bag thief. Into the air.
空中へ、
Into the air. Into the air. Into the air. High speed.
高速の、
High speed. High speed. High speed. During.
の間に、
During. 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 Competition.
競技、競争、
Competition. 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 Boat flies into the air during high-speed competition. Boat flies into the air during high-speed competition. Beloved.
愛される。
Beloved. 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 Bald eagles.
白頭和紙。
Bald eagles. Bald eagles. Bald eagles. Grow up.
成長する。
Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. On camera.
カメラで映されながら。
On camera. On camera. On camera. Beloved baby bald eagles grow up on camera. Beloved baby bald eagles grow up on camera. Michigan.
ミシガン州。
Michigan. 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 To mark.
記念する。
To mark. To mark. To mark. 100 days.
100日。
100 days. 100 days. 100 days. Second term.
第2期。
Second term. Second term. Second term. Trump in Michigan to mark 100 days of second term. Trump in Michigan to mark 100 days of second term. Polls.
世論調査。
Polls. 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 Dissatisfaction.
不満。
Dissatisfaction. 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 Tariff.
関税。
Tariff. 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 Turmoil.
混乱。
Turmoil. 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 Polls show dissatisfaction over tariff turmoil. Polls show dissatisfaction over tariff turmoil. Tout.
誇示する。
Tout. 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 Record.
実績。
Record. 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 Border.
国境。
Border. 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 Security.
警備。
Security. 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 Trump touts record on border security. Trump touts record on border security. Mixed views.
意見が分かれる。
Mixed views. Mixed views. Mixed views. First 100 days.
最初の100日。
First 100 days. First 100 days. First 100 days. Trump voters.
トランプ支持者。
Trump voters. Trump voters. Trump voters. Mixed views of first 100 days from Trump voters. Mixed views of first 100 days from Trump voters. Order.
支持する。
Order. 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 Change.
変更。
Change. 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 Auto industry.
自動車産業。
Auto industry. Auto industry. Auto industry. Tariffs.
関税。
Tariffs. 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 Trump orders change to auto industry tariffs. Trump orders change to auto industry tariffs. Reassess.
再評価する。
Reassess. 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 Earnings.
収益。
Earnings. 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 Guidance.
指針。予測。
Guidance. 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 Given.
を考慮して。
Given. 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 GM reassessing earnings guidance given tariffs. GM reassessing earnings guidance given tariffs. Leave.
残す。
Leave. 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 Path.
あと。経路。
Path. 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 Destruction.
破壊。
Destruction. 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 Missouri.
ミズーリ州。
Missouri. 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 Severe weather leaves path of destruction in Missouri. Severe weather leaves path of destruction in Missouri. Produce.
生じる。
Produce. 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 Large.
大きい。
Large. 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 Hail.
ひょう。
Hail. 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 Oklahoma.
オクラホマ州。
Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Severe weather produces large hail in Oklahoma.
Severe weather produces large hail in Oklahoma. Dead.
死亡した。
Dead. 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 Car.
車。
Car. 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 Crash into.
衝突する。
Crash into. Crash into. Crash into. After school center.
放課後センター。
After school center. After school center. After school center.
4 dead after car crashes into after-school center.
4 dead after car crashes into after-school center. Key.
重要な。
Key. 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 Testimony.
証言。
Testimony. 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 Trial.
裁判。
Trial. Trial. Trial.
Key testimony in Karen Reed trial.
Key testimony in Karen Reed trial. More than.
以上。
More than. More than. More than. Measles.
はしか。
Measles. 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 Cases.
症例。
Cases. 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 Reported.
報告される。
Reported. Reported. Reported.
More than 650 measles cases reported in Texas.
More than 650 measles cases reported in Texas. Spread.
拡大する。
Spread. 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 Texas.
テキサス州。
Texas. Texas. Texas.
Measles cases spread in Texas.
Measles cases spread in Texas. SNAP. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
補助栄養支援プログラム。
SNAP. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. SNAP. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. SNAP. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Funds.
資金。
Funds. 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 Stolen.
盗まれた。
Stolen. 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 Skimming scheme.
スキミング詐欺。
Skimming scheme. Skimming scheme. skimming scheme,
millions in SNAP funds stolen in skimming scheme.
millions in SNAP funds stolen in skimming scheme. Passenger,
乗客、
passenger, passenger, passenger. Subdued,
制圧された、
subdued, subdued, subdued. American Airlines,
アメリカン航空、
American Airlines, American Airlines, American Airlines. Plane,
飛行機、
plane, plane, plane.
Passenger subdued on American Airlines plane.
Passenger subdued on American Airlines plane. Police,
警察、
police, police, police. Rescue,
救助する、
rescue, rescue, rescue. Out of control,
制御不能、
out of control, out of control, out of control, out of control. Boat,
ボート、
boat, boat, boat.
Police rescue out of control boat.
Police rescue out of control boat. Giant,
巨大な、
giant, giant, giant. Alligator,
ワニ、
alligator, alligator, alligator. Wrangle,
捕獲する、
wrangle, wrangle, wrangle. Highway,
高速道路、
highway, highway, highway.
Giant alligator wrangled on highway.
Giant alligator wrangled on highway. Economy,
経済、
economy, economy, economy. Shrink,
縮小する、
shrink, shrink, shrink. GDP, gross domestic product,
国内総生産、
GDP, gross domestic product, GDP, gross domestic product, GDP, gross domestic product. Decline,
減少する、
decline, decline, decline.
U.S. economy shrinks as GDP declines.
U.S. economy shrinks as GDP declines. stock market,
株式市場、
stock market, stock market, stock market. Mine,
私のもの、
mine, mine, mine.
Trump, this is Biden's stock market, not mine.
Trump, this is Biden's stock market, not mine. Import,
輸入、
import, import, import. Cost,
かかる、
cost, cost, cost. A couple bucks,
数ドル、
a couple bucks, a couple bucks, a couple bucks.
Trump China imports will cost a couple bucks more.
Trump China imports will cost a couple bucks more. Mixed views,
賛否両論、
mixed views, mixed views, mixed views. Tariff,
関税、
tariff, tariff, tariff. Business,
企業、
business, business, business.
Mixed views of tariffs among U.S. businesses.
Mixed views of tariffs among U.S. businesses. Trade war,
貿易戦争、
trade war, trade war, trade war. Worry,
懸念、
worry, worry, worry. Port,
港、
port, port, port.
Trade war brings new worries to U.S. ports.
Trade war brings new worries to U.S. ports. Shipping volume,
出荷量、
shipping volume, shipping volume, shipping volume. Plummet,
急落する、
plummet, plummet, plummet.
L.A. Port director says shipping volume to plummet.
L.A. Port director says shipping volume to plummet. Judge,
判事、
judge, judge, judge. Order,
命じる、
order, order, order. Release,
釈放する、
release, release, release.
Judge orders release of Columbia student.
Judge orders release of Columbia student.